Good morning. Today I want to talk a little bit about the remote program delivery and its importance to our faculty. I would have preferred to do this via a town hall, but given the time of year and the number of town halls that are happening, I thought that we'd do this as a video message. The clear message I'd like to leave with you is that our future success has become heavily tied to our ability to provide an outstanding remote learning environment and a high-quality experience for our students. The situation we find ourselves in is simple. In March, we went fully remote on a dime, and I think we did that pretty well. Through the summer, we've learned more by being remote for the entire term and offering across two programs a significant amount of material. In the fall, as many of you know, I hope all of you know, we will be fully remote. There will be no exceptions in engineering. There is a high probability that we'll also be remote in the winter. We won't make that call as a university until sometime in late September, maybe October. But given that the pandemic doesn't seem to be dissipating, and we will probably be in some form of social distancing through the late part of the fall, it's unlikely that we will be doing any in-person courses in the winter. Furthermore, if you think about our international students and our students from out of province, it's unlikely that they would come back for a single term and deal with the housing issues that they've got to wrestle with and all of the travel and potentially quarantine that they may have to deal with. We are currently facing a real challenge. Enrollment is down for the fall term. Prospective students are choosing not to start. Right now, we're about 30% behind where we were last year in terms of the number of first-year students who are currently enrolled in a set of courses. Some of our current students, second year and beyond, are delaying their programs. The percentages aren't as high right now as the first-year students, but they're still significant. What we have to recognize is that engineering is highly dependent upon tuition revenue. It represents more than 55% of the revenue that we will see in this year. Any resulting revenue shortfall will, in essence, deepen our budget cut. When we won't know the full cost of the students not coming or choosing not to come until well after mid-September, beyond the add drop date, well into the withdrawal period. We also have to recognize that competitions for students is growing, and we can't rest on our reputation. Consider that there are students sprinkled all over the world who have the opportunity to take essentially equivalent courses from other institutions remotely. Frankly, it's a new world, and we need to build our reputation within it. Now, many of you have invested substantial time and energy on your courses, remote delivery, and I'd like to thank you for all of that effort. The departments and the Dean's office have provided you with, are providing a wide range of resources, from loaner equipment to co-op students to help you develop course materials, mentorship and coaching by our senior experienced faculty members, how-to guides, and much, much more. Our Engineering Student Society and student clubs are working diligently right now at building some sort of virtual community for our students. In essence, we've each are looking for the best ways that we can support our students through this next year or so. So in essence, in summary, we must provide an exceptional remote learning experience. We owe it to our students. Remote learning is going to be part of our future regardless of the path of the pandemic. Imagine the useful tools that we're developing right now that we will be able to deploy to improve our courses once we get back to in-person. But remote learning also opens up some revenue opportunities for us, some revenue generation that we're going to become really desperately dependent upon. So, over the past months and for months to come, we will be heavily invested in remote delivery, and we need to find ways to realize a return on investment. Our future depends on doing this really, really well. Finally, I'd like to leave you with my pledge to you. Rest assured that we are looking for ways to support each of you in your efforts and to appropriately recognize your investments. Together, let's create a truly best-of-breed remote program.